What's going on, guys? Coach Kiki.
And Coach back for another episode of Champagne Games. We are more bright-eyed and bushy-tailed this morning than we were for our episode last week because we are both morning people and we recorded that one in the afternoon.
Yeah. And we've both been already working now for several hours this
Yeah,
morning.
I woke up like stupid early today for whatever reason at like 3:50 and I got up to pee and then didn't go back to sleep. I think I was like excited about the day for whatever
Yeah.
reason. Probably because I got to wear this cool sweater.
You're on brand today.
Yes. Prosecco ho ho. Kiki sent me a link to this. And then I went to the store this weekend and I found it. So we need some Champagne Gains merch.
Yeah.
That'd be badass. Only
That-
we would buy it.
yeah. Literally just for us. We just need like two champagne over your tits.
Oh my God. Oh, ooh, Christmas
Mhm.
present.
Yeah, that's a good
I was
idea.
thinking about getting like Christmas presents. Why is shit so expensive? Because I wanted to get like water bottles or like hats for all my clients with my logo on it, but then it was like $700. I was like, okay, that is not something I was expecting.
Yeah.
Sorry,
I mean,
guys.
yeah, I've done that. I've like looked at up stuff before, and that's why I just went with like Christmas cards
Yeah.
because I was like, oh, it would be like I found these like travel like utensils or something that
That's
had a
cool.
back. But like, yeah, it was going to be so expensive just to buy them and then to have to send them to everyone. Um,
Yeah, dude.
I love you all. Here's a $5 gift card. Just
Yeah. I think I sent out coffee gift cards last week or last year. Um, but yeah, I need to buy like a Cricut or something and get all fucking artsy.
there
I,
you go.
I mean, I feel like that would be cheaper.
That's what all those Etsy shops are.
Right. Let's be honest, I'm not ever gonna buy a Cricut,
No.
but the thought is there.
Yeah, yeah, it makes sense.
I freaking love Christmas season. I am just like on top of the world right now. I feel like it's such a good time of year. I think we talked about this last week. But with that brings us to our topic today, kind of
Yeah.
off season.
Off season
Off
or
season.
just like building season in general if you're not a competitor.
Right, right. A lot of my clients like this would be like their we've been dieting for too long, so we need to restore your metabolism and build your calories up season. Which this is a really good. I actually was listening to a Mind Pump podcast, and they were talking about like how to present to your clients, like basically the holiday season. Like,
Mhm.
all right, we're not gonna do a cut right now because, like, let's be honest, like it's not the smartest time of year to be doing that because there's so much. Like, not to say that you can't if you really want to, but you have to like be strategic about it. But they were saying like, okay, let's use this time of year to you're gonna eat and you're gonna get strong in the gym.
Mhm.
And you're gonna use that food as fuel to get strong and put on muscle so that when it comes time to do a cut, then your body's gonna respond to it much better.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm the same way. Most of my clients now, I'm trying to get out of the harsh dieting. And even if
Mhm.
that's just, hey, we're gonna do 2 or 3 high days a week instead of just one, or we're
Right.
going to add in a free meal and a couple high days, or something just to restore some of that like dieting fatigue.
Mhm.
And it doesn't necessarily mean they need to go into a full-blown like bulk, which I
Right.
hate, like building season, or, maybe it's just kind of like a little bit of a almost like a diet break sometimes for these lifestyle
Mhm.
clients. Um, if you're a competitor, it's just kind of completely different depending on when we're planning out shows.
Right.
But at the same time, like you don't need to be dieting right now. And
No.
when it comes to increasing food, the scale is like going to go up,
Yes.
and you have to
It's
be okay with that.
and it is okay. Like
Yeah.
you need that to happen in order. Like everybody wants that toned look, the toned look, which is a made up word for
Mhm.
having muscle on your body. And in order to build that so that you can see it when you do a cut, you need to like eat to fuel your workouts to build your muscle. Like eating equals building muscle. As long as you're not being an asshole about it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my key phrase is don't be an asshole.
Yes.
But you have like you have to be okay with it. And like it, you don't need to look like a little string bean like all the time. It's not going to do anything for you. Like
Right.
it's not. When I kind of talked or thought about this topic, it was literally because I had a check-in come in yesterday, and one of my future competitors was like, "Oh, I have like a Christmas party this Friday and I bought a fitted dress. Like I'm just nervous about my stomach area and I wish I could get like weight off." And I'm like, you're not going to get weight off from now until Friday. And like, who the fuck cares? And it's like one of the ones like, you look so good. Like,
Yeah.
you have muscle right now. So, like, why are we trying to, you know, deprive yourself and have shitty workouts for a week just to look 5% better for a Christmas party that no one fucking cares about? You're going to look better than anyone else there.
Right.
And like the I need you to build muscle, girlfriend. Like
And
so it's just you can't have it both. Like you can't stay lean and put on quality muscle tissue that you need. It's
right.
not gonna happen.
Yeah. Yeah. There's I wish I had this memorized. It's like the triangle of awareness. Like at one point it's like um there's like performance, how you look, and then like or performance, bulking and cut. I don't fucking know what's on it. But like you can't it's like it doesn't all go in the same direction. Like you're either gonna be down here or up here. Like you can't do two things at once. I'm not saying that you can't like um still build like it's not that you're gonna get fat. You can still like you're gonna be building muscle. And yes, you're gonna put on a little bit of body weight, but if you're smart about it, you can be strategic where you're gonna like the way you look. Like when I went into my long off season, like I loved that. And like, yeah, I was putting on body fat, but I was also building muscles. So it was still like I had the proportions of a bikini competitor. You're not going to completely blow out your freaking stomach and like your thighs. Like, if you're smart about it, you're still going to look good. Like I feel freaking good. And I'm going to a party on Friday as well. And I tried on my dress for it and I was like, God damn, I look good. Look at this ass. Like we love the off season look.
Yeah. And it's like I think it's just like society, we like I don't think it's much so now, but like everyone just is trying to chase that skinny look. And it's like, no, no, you want to have shape on your physique.
Mhm.
And it's like, I mean, I've been through so many building seasons. And, uh, I think now, like, I think last improvement season, it was a little bit scary because I was working with a new coach. He was really trying to push up my body weight. But then I went through like one of my easiest preps.
Yeah.
Um, and so like when we're doing it again this year, Ben asked me, he's like, "Are you afraid to get fat?" And I'm like, no, like I know, like now, like I fully trust you now. Like I know that I've done it before and we're
Mhm.
going to do it again. And I'm not an asshole with my food. It's not like every day I'm eating donuts at the bakery. It's like because there are ways to gain body fat very quickly if you're,
Mhm.
eating bullshit fucking food every single day.
Yeah.
You still have to have the same principles as you do in a like in a cut, it's just the dials are different. You're just eating more rice or you're eating more whatever. It's
Rice cakes.
rice cakes. Like you're not just having like French fries and
Shake
cheeseburgers,
Shack.
pizza, and all this stuff every day.
Right.
And you can also still be smart about it with your free meals. Do you need Do you need the Shake Shack burger, fries, and milkshake every single week? No. Is it okay to have it, every once in a while? Absolutely. But hey, maybe one free meal, like this free meal this past week for me, I wanted French fries. Um, Ben ordered me to eat a donut from the bakery. So, I knew that I had a good amount of fat, that day. So I didn't necessarily need or want a burger. So I literally went to one place to pick up a like pulled chicken breast sandwich, barbecued chicken breast sandwich,
Oh
and then I
yeah.
went to a different place to pick up my French fries. And that was my
Dude.
meal, and it was great.
Yeah. Yeah, you have, I mean, being strategic about it and deciding what you really want. And I think that's what taking an off season really helped me with was like I don't need everything in front of me. I don't need a meal out every weekend. Now I'm like, I don't even want to like do that. I just want to save money. And but it's like taught me how to really decide what I want and like plan for that and not go overboard either. Like you're gonna an off season or an improvement season or whatever you're doing is going to help you heal your relationship with food as well.
Yeah.
I think that was a big thing. I mean, I know that was a big thing for me, but like even uh on Saturday when I got Shake Shack, I was like, I didn't track it at first, and I was like, I kind of want to see what this is. That shit had like over 100 grams of fat. I had my shake, and then it was a holiday chocolate Yule log shake, and then a
Ooh.
burger from there. It was like the fat content was high. I mean, other than the carbs in the shake, but the burger, the fat content was higher than the carbs or the protein. And I mean, like, you gotta be smart about it. But I still tracked that. So you can also do that, tracking your food. I mean, I was over on my fats that day, but like overall calories were kind of the same, which was okay. But it was just like it's not that I needed to, that was my free meal, but I still wanted to see it. But you can like, please, for the love of God, know that you can look up calories at a restaurant too.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Yeah. And it's like it it scares me sometimes with these clients that, and I'm obviously going to work with this woman about why we're not going to be dieting for a week. But like it almost scares me when we go, I think she'll be fine during prep. I mean, we'll see, especially if we have to, that she's gonna want this physique and this food when she's harsh dieting.
Yeah.
Um, but then like coming out of the contest prep, like if you're not happy with where your physique is right now, like and she looks really good, it scares me to go down into a competition prep and then do the reverse process. You
That's the
know,
hard part.
If you don't love your physique now and you don't appreciate what your body can do in the gym, it's going to be a rocky road.
Yeah. And that you like how you look, talked about this on my Instagram stories this morning because I heard it on a podcast and it's so true. If you don't like the way that you look, like or chasing a look is not going to bring you happiness. I can attest to that with when I started competing in 2020, I thought I was chasing aesthetics. And then I kept competing until, well, I'm still competing. I kept competing, but I still wasn't happy. Obviously, I looked good. I liked the shreds. They look awesome. And then I was like, I didn't really take any long off seasons, wasn't putting on like hella weight or like bulking
Hmm.
really from our first couple shows together. But like it wasn't until I found what makes me happy as a person
Yeah.
that I was happy. Like you're looking a certain way, you're always going to be wanting more if that's your only goal. And you're going to keep pushing it and pushing it. And they talk like you can see this with people when they do like plastic surgery or like the, lip injections. Like they just keep like it's like a standard of beauty that keeps getting farther and farther away. And you're spending more time and more money trying to get there when like that's really not what's going to make you happy and fulfill you as a person.
Yeah.
And
It's, I mean, it's the same. Trust me, I love the shreds, but you know, also now, like, I'm only like a couple months post show and I'm back up to 2 plates and on squats on each
yeah.
side. And like, it feels fucking amazing.
Being strong is fucking cool, dude.
And I have glutes. Like, I have
Hmm.
fullness to my physique and it just feels so good. Um, so it's like you just and you can't have the scale dictate your happiness.
No.
Like if you step on the scale, like I like stepping on the scale, and just because I like the data, but sometimes if I know like I may feel some sort of way, but I still want the data, I will literally like step on the scale and I have like the Bluetooth and I will literally like turn my phone down so I don't even see it. And then I did this in prep too. And then I'll just like swipe up my apps really quick so I don't see it. And then when I'm in a better headspace mentally, the next day or even a couple hours later, I can look at it and
Yeah.
objectively look at the weight,
Right.
and maybe why it was up. Or
Hmm.
now I get pissed when the weight's down. I'm like, gosh, dang it.
Yes.
It was just a fluke.
Yeah. I sometimes when I do my check-ins, so I only weigh myself once a week now, which is different. It's like the first time in 4 years that I've been doing that. So that feels really good. But a lot of the time, like if I feel like shit kind of, or like it was a I don't know. If I feel like the weight's gonna be up and it's gonna bother me, I will weigh myself after I take pictures.
Yeah.
Like I'll take my pictures, be like, oh, I look good, and then weigh myself and it's like, okay, that didn't fucking matter because my pictures look great. So
Hmm.
that's my hack.
Yeah, and I think it's really just you've got to learn to embrace your body and in all aspects of, your journey and
Yes.
really just being okay with where you are at.
Hmm.
Um, you
And
know, you can't compare yourself to where other people are like, this woman may be looking at people who are like 10, 15 years younger than her.
yeah.
It's gonna be fucking different.
Do not compare yourself to anyone, especially on social media. Shit's all fake, or not all, but like it's a standard that you are setting for yourself in your head that may not be realistic. And just know you can't have one thing without the other. You can't have a successful prep if you're dieting your entire off season. And you can't have a successful cut if you're just a lifestyle client and you've been dieting forever. Like you have to like move in the opposite direction to get your body to respond the way that we need it to.
Yeah, and that's why you hire a coach. Like,
Yeah.
like I haven't responded to this girl yet this morning because I need to calm myself down a little bit before I go on like a rampage
Yeah.
response. Um, but like and it's all gonna be okay.
It
And
is.
like you wearing a fitted dress, you have glutes now.
Hell yeah.
Like show them off. Like that's what you're going to look at. No one's going to be looking, I promise you, at your stomach.
Right.
No one. And if they
No.
are, then fuck them. Like
Yeah,
honestly.
seriously, why? Like, no, we think people are constantly looking at us, but they're literally not. And also, like,
No. Everyone's
if
so selfish. They don't give a fuck about anybody else.
exactly, yes. If they are looking at you, they're probably thinking about how hot you are. So
Yeah, yeah.
that's that.
Wear that fitted
At least
dress.
that's what I tell myself.
Yeah. Well, and it's so true. Like if you, it's just like the body follows the mind. So if you are continuing to tell yourself that you're afraid of your like your stomach, and when you look at the mirror, you where your eye is going to draw to your stomach.
Right.
I
Exactly.
forget, I think it was like a year or so ago, there was some podcast or YouTube or something, and somebody put like sheets of paper on like if you have this trouble with your stomach, put the piece of paper on the mirror where your stomach is so you can see like your shoulders and your glutes and your legs and
Yeah.
like the fullness in your face that like makes you look
Gives you
like you're
life.
yeah, gives you actual life and you're not just like a skeleton.
Yeah.
And that may sound ridiculous, but it may help for some people.
No, I think that's a great idea. Your
So
body wants to be healthy, okay? Like the face thing, that's another thing. Upping your food is going to make you healthy. Like it has so many benefits, hormonally, energy wise,
yeah.
digestion wise, all of the things.
And if you're training,
Yes,
like you
strength.
need that for fuel.
Yes.
Like I am not going to make you have a shitty fucking workout 3 or 4 days in a row just so you can feel a little bit better.
At your
No,
Christmas party. Like,
no,
yeah. And plus, that's just not going to work. That's just not enough
not gonna
time
work.
to do
Because
anything.
I've done it before. I've done it before.
Yes.
Like, oh, I have this event coming up. I'm just gonna like cut my food back a couple of days. And what happens? Sometimes the scale just fucking goes up too. And so what did you do? You're miserable for a couple days, and now you're pissed because the scale is up, even though you were eating less. So now you're just in a piss poor mood.
Dieting for 2 weeks or 1 week isn't going to do jack shit. And then if you do like cut out everything that you're eating, which is going to get you nowhere, like imagine what's going to happen when you get to that party and then you have a bite of something and your stomach is like, "Mm," and then your
Yeah.
stomach's going to look worse. Okay?
Hmm. Yeah.
Bye.
Ah!
Take it from us. We've been there. We've been through it all. We have done all
Yeah.
the things. That's why we do what we do, is because we've been there. We know that this works. We know that you have to like go into an improvement season or up your food in order to get results. We have struggled with this pain ourselves and it sucks, but like you have to do what you need to do to get the result that you want. And
Yeah.
sometimes it seems counterintuitive, but like I promise you're going to enjoy your life more if you are like taking care of yourself and doing what you need to do for your body,
Yeah.
not chasing a number on the scale or a certain look. I mean,
No. I mean, I was 140 pounds last year.
same.
Like, cool. So when I have girls who are like 5, 6 inches taller than me and they're worried about being above 130, and I'm like, ma'am,
Yeah.
I'm for like, I'm not right now, but like, I was like, I was 140.
Yeah.
So I need you to increase this weight, please.
We're
I'm
not.
glad I do have one of my new lifestyle girls that just started working with me. Her goal is to build, and like I love seeing on her new client form where her weight was, and her goal weight was heavier than what her weight was now. And
Dude,
I'm
hell
like,
yeah.
this may have been the only time that this has ever happened in my career. So I love you
God
so
bless.
much. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're my favorite.
That's awesome. Dude, I love clients that want that know they need to grow.
Hmm.
Best thing
Yeah.
you can do. And then like your body, like it's not chasing a certain look, but it is because you're
Mhm.
gonna look better if you grow.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you have any questions, concerns, feel free to reach out to us on Instagram. My username is at Beckon_IFBB Pro.
You can find me on Instagram at Keekers Laugh IFBB Pro.
Give us 5-star rating and review. As always, let us know if there's any topics that you want us to discuss. And cheers.
Cheers. I love that you I love that yours is like a Christmas. Is it Christmas?
It seems very Christmassy, but it's
I feel
not.
like
There's not like trees. It's cats. It's cats serving drinks.
It's festive.
I was, it is festive. I, sorry, quick story. I was at Home Goods and I saw this and I was like shopping for my mom for her birthday. And I was like, you know what? I always get her coffee cups. You know who needs this? Me.
I love it. And I have my
Yes.
goal Halloween.
Cheers with our very festive coffee mugs. We are out.
Bye.
What's up, guys? Coach Kiki here. I just wanted to thank you for listening to this episode of Champagne Gains. If you loved this episode, please make sure you do all of the things like, subscribe, give us a 5-star rating and review, and share with your champagne bestie. Champagne Gains is also brought to you by Coach Kiki LFG Gym Gear. Unlock the full power of your workouts with Coach Kiki's Let's Fucking Grow hip bands, long resistance bands, cable ankle straps, and hip thrust pads. For all of your sprinkle booty gains, check out CoachKikiLFG.com. Thanks, guys. Cheers.